Hey, it's me, GV, and I wanted to make a quick video going over my thoughts of this game, Lords of the Fallen 2023. Man, because I keep getting asked, what are your thoughts on this game? Is it worth the price? All that sort of stuff. And, yeah, this game is... The more that I play it, the more of a chore it seems to become. And I don't know if this fire zone is just a really, kind of hectic, I just realized I got music playing, hectic place to be, trying to go through whatever, but I wanted to show you this particular tree zone as a perfect example of what I'm talking about just way too much stuff happening all the time. So we've got this guy who is a repeat of a boss. Ruiner is the boss's name. And that's fine, but then there's like these zombies as well. And then in addition to that, if you enter the Umbrell, the little rift transition thing, then you've got the Mr. Potato Head guy, the Mendacious Visage or whatever. He's a previous boss as well. On top of that, you've also got this little idol thing that he spawns, which will, as far as I can tell, buff up every single... What am I even taking damage by? What? I don't even know what was damaging me there. That was bizarre. You've got the little idol that'll buff up all of the enemies, and there are a lot. These zombie dudes keep spawning, even when you're not in the Umbrell, which is weird. I know they're like fire guys and not so much zombie guys. But yeah, so you got this boss here, and you're dealing with his attack, and, obviously he's not a boss now, but he was a boss. And that fireball insta-kills you, by the way. You've got these zombie dudes that keep spawning. And as you can see here, we're already going to enter the Umbrell now. And when you enter the Umbrell, now you've got not only the wraiths that will hit you with Wither, these guys here. You've also got Mr. Potato Head, as my girlfriend calls him, the Mendacious Visage. You've got the Ruiner. You've got still these zombies. I don't even know if the zombies, infinitely spawn or what. They seem to infinitely spawn. And there's just, this is a perfect example of where I don't know how you make a game like this and think that this is an acceptable state to release it in. It's so bizarre to me. Do these zombies literally infinitely spawn while you're fighting two previous bosses? Because that's kind of crazy. And you could say, we'll just run past them. The reason that I'm trying to kill them is because I believe they will give me a vestige seed, I should say, which would be very helpful in cutting down the run back time to the actual boss of this location, which I've gotten to. Now that this guy's summoned this little thing here, he's basically going to be invincible, because I believe he takes, far less damage. So we have to take out this, yeah, here's the other thing, is that enemies will constantly get stuck on walls, and it's just, man, there's a hefty level of jank. There's a hefty level of jank with this video game. As you can see, you're probably going to go down because there's just too much going on, man. There's no other way to put it. There's just too much going on. And then if you're in the Umbrell, obviously the normal zombies will spawn as well. I think if you're going to have... the closest thing that I could think of that this is is that Bloodborne DLC area with the two sharks. Anybody that's played the Bloodborne DLC knows what I'm talking about, because it is brutal. Okay, so we got rid of him, thankfully. Yeah, and I've practiced this a lot, so if we actually end up being successful here, which I'm going to laugh so hard, the one time, I'm making a video, we actually are successful here, which would not be surprising at all. I'm going to pull this guy's soul out if I can. I'm stuck on something. I don't know what I'm stuck on, but I'm stuck on something. So yeah, that's kind of one of my biggest issues with this game, is the sheer amount of things that are happening, especially in this fire zone. Man, this fire zone has really been a big negative for me personally, just in terms of I have no motivation to go through it. I just want to get through it as quickly as humanly possible, ultimately. And yeah, whoa, okay, we're gonna get withered there. In addition, the performance is really, really, really bad. I don't know if you can tell here, but this is on performance mode on a PlayStation 5, and there's really no excuse, man. Like, especially when Demon Souls released for this video game. Demon Souls released for this console, you know, a while back. And Demon Souls runs perfectly well and looks beautiful in performance mode. This game has some hefty performance issues, which is also crazy. So yeah, the performance issues after like 5 or so patches, I want to say, on PlayStation 5 is just kind of nuts as well, is another thing. And I don't know, man, exploration is very weird. Half of it's cool with the Umbrell and wanting to see what the Umbrell has to offer. The other half is just really weird dead ends and very odd design choices. He's stuck on this little ridge here. Very odd design choices. Yeah, just a very, very bizarre game overall. Quite bizarre indeed. There's been sound issues as well. There's been times where there's clearly supposed to be sound cues playing and there's nothing. Is he just gonna flat out kill me there? Alright, cool beans. I'm assuming killing this guy gets me a vestige seed, by the way, which is why I'm trying so hard to actually kill him. But man, this game is such a slog. It's really just really kind of going through it is withering me down, pun intended, over time. And I guess the reason I'm making this video is because I'm curious what you think about it. I would love to hear a discussion in the comments section below as to what you are thinking about Lords of the Fallen. Currently has a mixed review on Steam. Right there, huge performance dip. Currently has a very mixed reception on Steam with like 7,000 reviews. And yeah, it just, I don't know, man. It's a weird game. Paying $70 for this feels bad. And I'm curious as to how you feel. So please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your comments. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to put that video out there to kind of go over how I'm feeling about the game. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.